What the hell is that supposed to mean, Mason? I don't even know who fuck is that. The guy from the B movie? Gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I'll have a word with you when I'm back. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's close all this, John. What the fuck's a Benson? Okay, let's turn this down. Maybe that's a little bit too down. Let's end the stream, rerun the ads. Yogurt. Cool. Let's ping the Discord. Okay, who the fuck is Benson Boone? Oh, wait, it didn't ping it. Big, strong, handsome man is streaming. Thank you, Skelly. Oh, that guy? Oh, that's what his name is. I'll take it. I do look a little disheveled. I gotta figure out how to... You'll be live in 5 minutes. Comes into my stream, says you're gonna go live, disappears. This fucking guy. What up, Overtail? How you doing, big dog? What's crack-a-lackin'? I gotta see. It came to me in a dream. The line for Tate and Liza. What up, Kirito? How you doing? Because I think what we really need to do, or this is just my cope so I don't have to continue planning the first fight, is like see how we would beat Tate and Liza, like prep that plan, and then maybe the resources we would throw into it, like if we end up having to do like 3 candies or some bullshit, it'll help. It truly is suffering time. But I had the idea of... I think it was... Because I don't think there's any way we can do the heist. Like, I just think it's impossible based on our box. Busy to be sticking around, put my 16 baby chicks in a new cage, so I need to watch them. Well, what you do is you put the stream on your phone, you put it in the cage with the baby chicks, and then they can grow up wise and intelligent like you. The sleepy sleepster. Damn, he woke up. It's like the middle of the day. It's already 11. Tell Noah to get his ass up. Yeah. But the line that came to me in a dream was... Okay, Clown needs to be 85. It's 10. Oh, okay, that's a little bit better. He's not too much of a sleepyhead. It was fake out sucker punch kills, then... I think what the super safe line probably involves... Well, oh no, I could not remember how the hell we were going to kill this Latios. I think even with... I think this was just like the biggest roadblock, right? Because we can get Sneasler in. If we can get faster Sneasler in to, guess the house moment. My partner's been the one playing. We'll just have the phone together and play that way, so I have to actually take control and make the guesses. This sucks. And Pokedoka. My viewers being flirty today. Damn. Skelly dropping everything. What was I going to say? Yeah, I think what we're going to end up having to do to make a Tate and Liza line that isn't dog shit is invest some things into Sneasler. Like, how many candies? It's like 39 is the break point. Oh, we wouldn't be faster than the Azelf. I feel like we'd have to do far too much investment to be faster than the Azelf, right? It'd be 3 candies to be faster than pretty much everything. Yeah. All right, let's start with guess the house. Let's go over here real quick, and then we can talk about how far. Runner and I flirt 90% of the time, so it's not special. So are we in, like, Denver proper? Even though this thing looks small, if we're, like, in the city. I know Denver's, like, a little weird that how their, like, city's set up. I've never been. I'm going to guess. I'm going to look at this. Nice gated community. We'll go, or gated building. We'll go, like, 65. Okay, I'm super low. I'm going to just jump up, like, 2.2 million. Way, way, way up. Okay, and I overshot it that way. Okay, I have no idea what's going on in this game. Oh yeah, the house yesterday was crazy. Let's do a cool 1-1. All right, now we're more in there. All right, let's take a more of a better idea. Lot size. I feel like lot size is really confusing. I guess you kind of have to eyeball with lot size. This gives you a better idea of how far it goes back, and then you just kind of eyeball actual square footage. This is really nice, like, redone kitchen. I don't know what he's doing now. Oh, you're playing hard to get, Flash. I get it. Damn, what is that? Also looks like a brand newish bathroom as well. I never understand this. Why? Who's going to use all these pillows? Like, I understand a layer of pillows here, but, like, that's just too much. Like, when you go to bed, you're just going to throw them off. Is that why they're called throw? That can't be why they're called throw pillows. But, like, that's just impractical. I know it pictures the house being staged, but, like, this is stupid. I hate this. En-suite bathroom. So still above 1 mil. Wait, why did I guess below the... Oh, it's in that order. Okay. Put rocks in them in case someone breaks in. No one cute nicknames. Who doesn't love a good nickname for their partner? 7 streams is a box bed. Dude, you have... Yeah, Flash, it sounds like you've been giga suffering if it took you 7 streams to get past Bugsy. Sleepy Sleepster. The reverse Sonic. We'll go... I don't want to go all the way up to 1.5. We'll go, like, 1.4. 1.435. Let's go. Renowned Colorado artist Vance Kirkland. No relation to JD. Owner of the Kirkland brand. Damn, classic, like the Lost Princess. Everybody knows the Lost Princess. You think it's Skelly's bad luck? Game's tough. Oh yeah, a new video came out, but I'd stay here. Don't go watch the video. What else did y'all redeem? Pokedoku, Wordle, Mini. Let's go Pokedoku. I haven't had a good Pokedoku in weeks. Okay, Monotype has branched evolutions. Is it is it before the branch evolution? So this would be... Let me start that again. Monotype branch evolution, we're going to go Poliwhirl. And then Galar Monotype, that's going to be pretty hard. What else you redeeming? Yeah, connections. Yeah, might as well run through it. It'll get our brain cooking. First in evolution line, Galar. Oh, this is just going to cook me. First in evolution line has branched evolutions? That's crazy too. Dual type has branch evolutions. I gotta think of... There's not many branched, right? This is not going to be the one we cook on. I want to say Dustox. Well, Beedrill is dual bug type. Yeah. Galar dual type. Galar Sword and Shield dual type will go the Big Bird. I can't just get away with typing in bird, right? There's too many birds. The Steel Flying Bird. The Taxi. It's not going to give me Taxi. Or what if we go Dreadnought? Dreadnought also works as well. Wait, I gotta remember. I know some of these Pokemon now. Oh my god, wait. I just have to think of the ones I actually know. Is Alcremie just pure fairy? I feel like that might be a weird one where it's like fairy normal. Branched evolutions first in line has got me fucked. Oh, it's Eevee. Wait. Yeah, no, that's Eevee. And then dual type has branched evolutions. I don't know what type Cosmog is. Bug monotype. What if we just go Weedle? Weedle's poison. I'm so bad. I was taking it so diligently and then decided to choke. That's Phalanx. I'm so cooked. Some people are made to teach. Do not love my heavily detailed 20 to 13. Yeah. Flash, you said you were trying to become the Crystal Kaizo Goat. I think you're going to become the Crystal Kaizo Goat. If you're already a fisher of men. Bug monotype will go Slickoon, and then we'll... there's too many Slick Pokemon. Okay, what is the dual type branched evolution? Punkaboo doesn't have branched evolution. Applin. Gloom! Oh my god, how could I forget about the Oddish line? Come on! Okay, I should have had that. And Curlia, okay. Yeah, I could have had that. Damn. I hate when it's just the hubris of man. One of these days, I'm just going to start doing fucking flashcards. I swear to God. You ready for... You think it's suffering to watch me do the same fight and calculate for 4 hours. Instead, we're going to be doing flashcards for 4 hours. Some people are meant to teach, and it's not me. I am meant to grind. I was born to grind. Okay. Gotta get the Triple Crown to move up. Who do you say... the Slowed Poke. Who's else is up there? Anyone else who's been multiple time champ? Well, I guess anyone who's done like one death reset is probably beating the game normally. That would be so insane to be like, no, I'm not going to play the normally. I'm just going to jump into one death reset. Insanity. Okay, what was redeemed next? We got to play Wordle. In Sweet Bathroom. Wormle. It is time for Wormle. Purple shirt. Oh, yeah, true. As always, we are a gamer. Okay. Is it re? What about Rhubar? I do want to get more letters because there's so much that has R and E. Pokemon Sleep. Stream. Streamer man stream. Let's just get some more letters. I'm just going to get some more letters. Maybe it's definitely a little wasteful to get more vowels because there's no way these are also... Okay, prove me wrong almost immediately. So, Mario, no Speedwagon. Or maybe it's like ends ROE. Pokemon Snore, Chore, Blore. Wordle wouldn't be so vulgar. Wordle wouldn't do. Okay. It was fun to guess it, but I don't think Wordle would call me such a creature of the night. Oh, I thought it was throw for a second. I was like, I'm awfully too familiar with this word. Troll. Stroll. Droll. It doesn't end with an E. So the R is not there. So, I mean, it either starts with an R. Do we need another vowel? It's just the vowel word. I mean, it's odd that that's not there, right? Imagine if the Wordle word was whore. See, that's what you just gotta guess it. Sometimes the New York Times, it's the holiday today. Maybe they're like, fuck it. No one's gonna know that I made the Wordle word whore. I mean, it's been gamer, so what's really the difference between those two words? It's not prowl. The ending with the E is throwing me off a little bit. I mean, what if we just guess a word that starts with R? I mean, again, any other like exploratory guess is sort of just a waste of a word. Oh, it's already been gamer. That's the problem. I'm objectively playing suboptimally. Oh, I gotta wait till Sally's here today, and I gotta throw Sally under the bus because I was doing the thing you should never do, is name searching myself in the Peach Out Discord. Sally was talking about me being terrible in Aqua Hideout, which true. Dude, I'm cooked. Let me just get some more letters, even though I know it's a bad thing to do. Okay, so now we know where everything except one letter is. No, Sal was just saying, like, they're like, I've seen so many players, good players, cook up terrible lines in Aqua Hideout. And I was like, yeah, that's fair. Like, nothing Sal was saying was not fair. I don't think, I would assume the R's here. But I don't know. Iroon. He's a bum. Rune. What? Dude, I'm a fool. I don't know the word. Oh. Is it drone? It is drone. Get drone on the phone. We keep the streak going. We're getting close to our max streak. We're almost there. Call me maximum streak. He's a bum. Saves Untitled does not deserve. Saves Untitled gets carried by his Pokemon. Saves Untitled gets carried by his chat is actually the true secret. Okay, the mini and then connections, and then let's maybe play some Pokemon. Nah, we don't need to play Pokemon. Alright, can we get a sub 1? It's been a decade since we've had a sub 1. Endangers, Bloomin', Onion, Up the Lived In, Warn. You want to see me because Rambunctious, Wily, Totally Blown Away, Wowed, SM and L, Cool, Aidman, Pesky Twerp. Dude, I'm cooked. Is that Y maybe? Lived In, Up the Endangers. Let's try 5 down. Pesky Twerp. Dweeb? Dude, today's not my day. Hopefully this is not setting up for a bad day of Pokemon. Totally Blown Away, Rambunctious, Endangers, Cooks, Scares, Fears, Up the Plentiful. Give me this. Risks. Snob? Or want to see me because Rambunctious, Rowdy, Totally Blown Away, In Awe, SM and L, Up in the Live, Dwell. Search myself on Reddit. Well, I think me searching on Reddit just gives... I think it's the post where it's like, what happened to that Saves Untitled guy? Sizes up the wazoo. Wait. Oh, it's not Dwell. Is it Snobby? Well, that's cool. No, I know I'm bad. I know I'm bad. And that's probably Rowdy. Then what's wrong? Nah. I don't want any of those melee motherfuckers dwelt. Snot-nosed kid. Damn. Yeah, dude, I'm washed. I don't want any of those melee motherfuckers getting on my ass. Those nice gentlemen. Yeah, I'm good. They can live in their hidey holes and do whatever the fuck they want. I will stay far out of it and play my silly little Pokemon game. I like this community where we're all on the same team. Joker from Joker? Let's see if we can try to get the purple first. I don't think I've gotten it since they changed. Well, I don't think I've been playing a lot of connections on stream since I've done it. Countertop, Polar. This is I immediately go to the seltzer brand. I don't know anyone that Polar, like the ice caps, the din, like a sound of garter hose, maybe slip. These like undergarments. Teddy bear. Oh, teddy bear, polar bear, gummy bear, opposite bear, sheep bear, fridge bear. Okay, but that's or maybe it's a bait. Towel, pillowcase, washcloth, sheet. Okay, those are probably together. So we probably got, really the only thing I would say connections needs to change besides the fuck ass category some days is if you could drag and drop, this would make it so much sicker. So we got bears, we've got bears, we got like things you would wash. Fridge is cold. Fridge. Refrigerator. Fridge. Countertop. What tier list did you redeem, Flash? Let me look at the redeems. Because we've been doing a lot of tier lists lately. All Pokemon abilities? Oh, yeah. Wait, did someone redeem a 1v? Well, I know Moonman and I still have to play Melee. We should ideally do that before I'm across the globe. Even though Slippy does have good connections. Tier maker, the ads are enabled. Trust me, I know. Holy moly. All right. We can do this too. Oh, I can't even click off. Yeah, I found it. That's this abilities one. I'll do a little bit of Pokemon and then I'll circle back to do the tier list. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get towel, pillowcase, sheet, washcloth. I don't think I'm going to get this whole purple first. Hose. I don't know nothing about this. Polar, Teddy, Gummy. I don't know what the other bear is. Fridge bear, hose bear, Joker from Joker, reverse, opposite, counter. See, I don't know what the third one is here too. Din, maybe? Garter belt. Garter hose. I don't know what din is. Must learn what din. Loud, unpleasant, prolonged noise. We got more. Make someone learn or remember things by confidential loud, prolonged noise. Interesting. Holy, that is a moly. Loud noise. Counter opposite reverse. Slip maybe is like in fighting when you... Nope, that's not it. Without the... Yeah, it's probably one of those weird letter ones. What is the other bear? I don't know nothing about bears. Joker bear. Everyone knows about the Joker bear, baby. Din. Slip. What about slip, hose, garter? There's definitely some... There's a piece of information that I don't know here. Fridge. Because we have like 3 for 3. This is like the classic connections moment where it's like we've got 3 bears, we've got 3 undergarments, we've got 3 changes, and we just have what's our ones that are we're not really sure. Joker, din, fridge. All Pokemon abilities. Oh yeah, Flash, I got it. I found it. Dude, I have no fucking clue. Let's go bears. Yeah. Fridge bear. Okay, what is it? Diametric. What was the card games with the first letter changed? So the bear was a bait? Oh my god. Oh my god. Note that shit down. I thought you loved your longtime viewers. I think you've been tagging that with Skelly too much. That is 1,000,000% some shit Skelly would say. That's so fucking stupid. I've never heard Teddy is a lingerie. I should not Google that on stream. Teddy is a lingerie? The fuck's a Teddy? Stupid. This game sucks. I'm never playing games again. Let's play Pokemon. Well, that was a terrible day for dailies. It's not you. It's you now. Oh, it's like a sheer dress or something like that. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Never heard of a Teddy before. Guess I'm not in the know. Any hoozle. I think we... Do we outspeed out damage this? What would it bring in Metagross? Like, I think the hard part about this, I mean, Sneasler... How much do we need to invest to make Sneasler faster than these two? We don't need to invest anything, right? Well, we need to invest, like, 1 candy at least. Yeah. What is Hyperspace Hole? Really, it's a shame we do not have a ghost type. We should go this all the way down the table, Liza. I gotta swap this around. It really is a shame we just don't have a ghost type, because I don't know how, if anything, we can do the heist. But I was reading around. I was reading around about like how important the heist is, and someone said in like Peach House Discord that like 3 sacks is worth it for the heist. But in this situation, like who do we fucking have? And Slash, we need to find a line that's good for it. We might be, Flash. The problem, we're in a bit of a jam right now, resources wise. Because let's look at this. I mean, we have a decent amount of candies, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if we've got this Lily Cove one. Still, but we have. Actually, let's just look at this real quick. Is my controller is plugged in? Because we only have 3 scales until after this section. Once you get dive, you get like an infinite amount of more scales. The problem we have that has befallen us is that we only have 3 scales. We have 8 candies. 8 candies. Yeah, we have 3 scales. I know we definitely want a candy for... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the goal for it. We want a candy for Metachan for... I forget what it is exactly. I think we want it for Pyretag is what we need that candy for. And I guess in a perfect world, we want 6 candies for the Elite Four, right? But I don't know if we're going to have the luxury of that. And if we don't spend them all here, we're going to have to spend them later. And what was the thing I was saying about heart scales? Yeah. What the fuck is a Hoopa? Well, usually their 3's pretty good. Maybe they're good at dunking, or maybe just exceptionally tall person. They get a lot of buckets. Yeah. Hey, Noah, how you doing? Yeah. We're doing all right. We are looking at Tate and Liza. I was just saying about how I know at the end of last stream we resolved that we're not going to do the heist, but of trolling around in between streams, people saying that the heist is worth 3 sacks. But then I guess the other side of that is we don't have 3 Pokemon in the sack. We have 10 encounters left in the game, if that. This is a good thing to know as well. It's really just becoming a resource management game. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought it was. And one of them is Urshifu. I need to switch this over to the right account. Yeah, basically I want to see what resources we need to spend to have a good Tate and Liza. Shoal Cave is Sneasler. Okay, we do have more encounters left than I thought. Okay. Yeah. We don't have a bad Pokemon to sack. I mean, most likely Kecleon is going to die in this fight. I think the big question becomes where? Where can we kill Kecleon and do this fight? And I also love the idea of if we can find a way to sack Kecleon. Well, actually, Kecleon with Dark Gem. Oh, well, I can't say they beat this guy. If we could bait something, if we could bait Dragon Dance on a swap back into Kecleon, well, the Dark Gem would already be gone. I was gonna say, like, that's closer than it has any right to be. And we'd have to like hella resource dump to make Sneasler be able to take care of this guy. Yeah, I think we'd have to go 3 scales on this to make him be able to beat this guy, and that's just not happening. I really do think our best answer for Azelf is Kecleon with Dark Gem. Yeah, because I think everyone else... Well, I mean, this is... Maybe there is something we can do with Donphan where we can put it in a checkmate scenario where we make sure rocks aren't up and we kill it. Well, what does Donphan bait out of this, right? Draco every time? Which might kind of be good. We know it's not going to set up. We know it's outspeeding one-zapping. The problem is, like, Amon that likes swapping in on Draco, which is probably exclusively Lucario. And I guess not likes. Like, Amon that doesn't die to Draco is more what we're looking for. And then the problem becomes whatever we lead in this fight is subject to whatever shit this is going to bait. Yeah, like, random move from Tapu Lele is not what we want to do. Boom, 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 boom. Do we have anyone who is faster than this Azelf? I mean, I guess we could, like, lead Volt Switch. Well, I don't know what else this fucking goon would do in this fight, right? Because the big problems we have right now is the Laddies. Because Sneasler can take care of this guy without any with minimal resources invested. Hoopa also, I mean, Hydreigon's coming. Hydreigon can beat this guy, no question. And these two in the back get owned by Sneasler with minimal investment. Like, I think it's 1 candy to outspeed and 1 tap these two. So Tealers are being redeemed because we're making bank, yeah. Everyone's just paying off their debts. Everyone has so much cash flush around. They're like, oh, I'm just going to make 20k more save coin on the next fight. So fuck it, we're going to invest. Yeah. The save economy, yeah. I think we should back, the U.S. Treasury should not be backed by gold, but instead should be backed by the save coin. No such inflation. No, surely scamp betting all of their money on the wrong outcome of a fight would not completely tank the economy. Yeah. I think we're looking into some, like, fake out swap scenarios. So there's no one who's going to be able to outspeed the Lottie. Do we have anyone else who gets access to Sucker Punch? Or something like Shadow Sneak? Well, doesn't... I know Kecleon gets Shadow Sneak. That we got rid of. But they already have Sucker Punch, so it's like, why would we not click that instead of that? And this is with the Dark Gem, too. Like, they're not going to do that much. Sneasler doesn't get, like, Sucker Punch, right? Let's look at these suckers. Kecleon. Nah. We have no more suckers who can punch. It's literally just this guy. Ah, man. Finding an answer for this is going to be tough. The question that we always go to after that is speed control. But you're a dragon. You literally cannot do anything speed control-wise, and you're the slowest man alive. Is there like a Dragonite? Oh, well, Sharpeak's not going to kill. I was going to say, is there like a fucking Dragonite Tailwind the lead moment? This is where he'd want like Draco back. That doesn't even do enough. And it'd have to be like showing kill. It'd have to be like a crazy situation where it's showing kill to everything. I mean, maybe there's maybe some like cycling moment. But that's the problem too, that Sneasler doesn't bait guaranteed move. Like running the block on this guy's not going to work. It's not like Knockoff's going to do shit because the Mega... Well, it does. Does this bait something guaranteed on Kecleon before it swaps? It would bait guaranteed Draco. I think most think it's probably baiting guaranteed Draco, right? And Draco's special attack drop. Oh, it's got mixed set. Well, that's actually probably what we want going on here. We need something that takes... How does Future Sight work? No fucking clue. I know there is specific AI in here, so let's take a look. I think it's like if it would kill. If AI is faster than the target and KO'd by the target, +8. Faster and KO'd. So, +8. Is that normal highest damaging move? So... If they're faster, there's always a chance to click it. Oh, yeah. So, if an explosion's only +7 at full health, right? Yeah. That's crazy. I just know that from the rip. So, turn 1, if we're not doing a situation where where we're just doing like fake out Sucker Punch kill, it can Stealth Rocks, it can Future Sight, and I think that's it. Obviously, we're stubbing enough and it can't kill it. It's like most likely Rocks. Yeah. I wonder if there's ever some like funky situation where we Volt Switch into someone who spins. Well, then Donphan's not faster, and then Donphan's baiting Future Sight. Okay, let's just say for purposes we go... Well, I'm going to actually just start. I think what I end up doing that's annoying on these fights is that I just like never start writing shit down or going into hard lines, because we can always change shit after, but you'll never get anywhere unless you start doing the damn thing. What I have a bad feeling that there's clips of people getting owned on this fight for forgetting about Zoroark. Also, don't play this clip when I forget about Zoroark and throw away my fight. Adios, meta. And Hoopa. Okay. So, let's say we're going to go with the Kecleon line. This seems like a really solid base. Me when I'm making soup. This seems like a really solid base to start with. Because it also gives us this potential world where I feel like we'd have to bring another sack. We'd have to find a line that is good enough that we could bring another sack. Because we're not going to have anyone who baits Shadow Ball. I don't think we have a singular Mon who baits Shadow Ball. And Keck can't take a hyperspace hole, right? I guess they could take... they could win the fight, but they couldn't get the shit set up. And they kill with... Yeah, they always kill with Sucker Punch. And then we also have Sneasler who kills with Knockoff. So, and there would never be a scenario where it still has the item. What's Magician do again? I know that's how we get the item, but like, can it do something that negatively affects us? Okay. Okay. Poor cast form. Okay, let's just continue on the fight, assuming with a world where we wouldn't sack Kecleon, if this is something we can hypothetically do. We just have a second Dark Gem. Okay. So anyone would win. Actually, how do you feel about taking one Draco? That's the thing, though. Well, what about this? What about, like, we go into Lucario, they take the one Draco, they're baiting Earthquake? I think the problem just continues to become, how do we kill this guy? Because we lack the speed. Or the priority. Yeah. Yeah, the real issue is the Lotties. Because we have... I mean, well, and team slots. And the whole rest of the fight. If we could find some way to do a little speed reduction. I wonder if actually... Wait. Hear me out. Barb? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't get healed. Barb? Lucario with Barb. Oh, well, is Barb only on contact? I can't imagine Draco makes contact. Gnar. Damn. Yeah. Well... Do we just have to, like, risk a crit somewhere? I feel like that's probably what it ends up being, right? Unless we go, like, Lucario on this first Draco, then they're -2, showing a KO with Earthquake. We go, like, Gyarados, make them -1 attack as well. Gyarados is going to bait. well, then it would be like a 50-50 between Draco and Zed Headbot, which I think they can, well, they wouldn't like the Draco again. But then, even if Torterra is in a good spot against it, right, then it's like, Torterra still can't kill it. It's like everyone who can... We have a lot of fun immunity swaps here, but we don't have a way to kill it. Safely, I should say. You'll probably get to a world where, I don't know, well, Kekulan still can't win the 1v1, and if like any of these move, if the crit's coming in, they're just kind of cooked. I mean, Torterra does well wasting time in front of it. Just killing the damn thing. There ever be a world where we like get rid of Woodhammer for something else? Because I know we need you for this. Feels like this is likely our 6 or close to our 6, and then it's just like, okay, so say, I don't know, we risk a crit with we get this guy down to like -4 and we risk a crit. Or how what's Zen Headbutt flinch range? 20%? That's still like doing a lot. I mean, we can probably, I don't know how safely we can immunity cycle on this. I mean, we can get one -1 here, and then I think it becomes a 50-50. Say we get this -2 attack. Well, then it's going to be ripping Dracos. But I mean, we get a guaranteed heal on that. Yeah. A fairy type would be so insane here. No Grand Bowl moment, sadly. Is there ever... Well, this is already, like, super reduced, right? You can't take one Draco. The secret goat Donphan comes in clutch one more time? Nah. It's gonna be a... Gonna have to be a masterclass in roll compression. Does... Or Spear, Mystic Fire. I do see a world where, like, Sneasler is... Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. What about Kekulan, who now has the... Well, they would have taken a ludicrous amount of damage and are just going to get sacked to this, right? Okay, let's see how rough Fight 2 is. Sneasler... This is it. I think it's some way, somehow, our Sneasler is going to be able to pick up this kill and faster than this guy. So they would come in, be untouched, pick up the kill, outspeed, out damaging. We're definitely going to show outspeed, out damage. Mixed attacks sucks here. And then same shit here. They would show a KO. Well, no, this is going to be Hoopa. So this would show Metagross coming in, Metagross clicking everything that isn't Pursuit, which can Gyarados take? Gyarados is going to be unhappy. Well, that's the problem too, right? I guess that's where we go into Torterra first. Because this isn't going to be Mega Evolved Metagross yet. Meteor Mash, Sand Headbutt. They would go here, and then they would beat Zen Headbutt. We'd go here, and then Meteor Mash. We've known it beats Earthquake. They can come in safely. Game's bad. Game's real bad. Because I know this is supposed to help this one. Torterra can't win this. I mean, I guess if we go no attack dropping Mon, if we go no Intimidator, if they get the Meteor Mash attack boost, that's just insta loss. We have anyone better for this job? I'm gonna say that's probably a hot no. Steel Psychic. Zen Headbutt bait. If this motherfucker, if we drop like a Rock Tomb on this guy, what's Tough Claws? Okay. We actually do the second heist. No, they die. And I don't think we're bringing any Mega Evolutions here. I mean, Metachan, you can... Well, it's a Psychic Terrain, right? So Fake Out's not going to do jack shit. Priority doesn't help in this fight. Is it ever just a world where Torterra has to clutch it out? I mean, it's likely just once the Metagross comes in, it's raw swap to Gyarados. We pray for... Well, no, it's not raw swap to Gyarados because, again, we don't get the Intimidate in. It's like swap the Torterra... Dude, there's just so many things that could go terribly, terribly wrong. It's always Meteor... Oh, it's Meteor Mash Zen Headbutt? Yeah. Say this does go -1. Not -1 defense. Zen Headbutt. It's Meteor Mash again. Because that's the pivots you do? And Gyarados takes as much beating as possible? How safe is this -2? -2 seems pretty safe. Okay, so we're gonna hit that hypothetical scenario where we go like Torterra first, then we'd go Gyarados, we'd get it down to -2, and then Torterra, who we'll have if we're able to get the -2, Torterra can get back to as much health as they want, so we can do the bait the way we want it, which is going to be a usual Mystic Fire. Mystic Fire, sometimes Dragon Pulse. Fucking nightmare as well. Would a Giga Drain get us over the line here? Unless you get outsped and one tap by this. Oh, we gotta worry about Psychic Terrain. Oh. Actually, yeah, do you guaranteed bait Zen Headbutt all the time. Same thing with you. You probably guaranteed get Zen Headbutt. Wait, who do we said we're going to be killing this? Oh, wait, is that? Oh, that's just always Zen Headbutt. Okay, that makes this so much better. Having all the pieces all fucked up is a little funky. But yeah. I'm going to set this just temporarily. I wish I could have 2 Sneaslers in here. I didn't want 2 separate Sneaslers. Yeah, because we're going to be... Actually, I should put the muscle band on this. Because I have a feeling this is probably going to be our item. Unless there's like specific life orb stuff. We outspeed and kill this thing. Outspeed, out damage. You're not slow and you kill, excuse me. You are slower, but you OHKO back. And you are slower, but you OHKO back. So it would be this guy. It's still not guaranteed though, which is annoying. Because Raw Zen Headbutt's going to just do a fuck ton. I thought it was guaranteed, but it's not. Maybe just go to Torterra first and then pray it's not a Zen Headbutt. Well, I mean, it's probably go to Torterra first with a Citrus Berry. And then go here. Damn. Can Gyarados really get back in twice safely? I mean, if they're coming in on a Meteor Mash, I guess. They get the -1. It's always Zen Headbutt. They go here. Then... well, I keep on forgetting the change after Mega Evolve, right? So this is going to be... Yeah. Hydra's immune to both. Yeah. Oh, you're so right. You are so right. And is that what normal is going to bait? Yeah. If Sneasler... Yeah, okay. So if Sneasler is 100% healthy, which they should be, this would never be Meteor Mash, right? Because it could be Earthquake or Zen Headbutt. Even though there's overlapping rolls between this and this, there's never overlapping rolls. Well, actually, no. This is always just going to be Zen Headbutt. Why did I not... Oh, is Psychic Terrain still up? No, this is always just going to be Zen Headbutt. What did I think I saw before? What did I get fucked up? Oh, this is -1 attack. That's why. Okay. Nah, okay. Then we can't do that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so we'd have to go into switching back and forth between all the megas and the changes is so fucking annoying. I mean, we could gamble. We could just fucking gamble if we really wanted to, right? It might be safer to gamble because we're dead to... I think the only thing that I would hesitate to do is... If we can guarantee when we're coming in on Hoopa later that we're coming in on non-damaging move, then I think the move is we go Raw Hydra here. We pray we get the 1 and 3. And even if it is Meteor Mash... Wait, are we dead to Mega Meteor Mash? We're not dead. It'd have to be crit. So I guess the question becomes like if we're good to immune in the back. But yeah, I mean, that's a 2 and 3 to be immune. And I think that's going to be 66%, 66 and 2/3% to not get fucked is probably the best odds we're going to get. So say, let's just write this down. I keep on saying I should write things down and then I don't write them down. So this would be Keck either like turn 1. Keck is already dead or Sax to Tapu. Was that already an hour? Damn. Let's go pudding. Kak is already dead or saps the Tapu. Then Muscle Band. Our fucking jacked Sneasler. With Muscle Band. 3 Candy Sneasler. Yeah. 3 Candy Sneasler. KOs. Metagross. And I think this would be the last thing. Well, we still don't know about Lottie. Well, I won't say this is the last thing Sneasler does, but yeah. Jack Sneasler baits in Metagross, clicking random. Sneeze baits rand meta. Then this is, yeah, we go Hydra. We go into Hydra on Metagross. We'll say it's probable odds they're immune. They take nothing. Then we're on the Meteor Mash. We go to Gyarados. Ow. They go -1. Then they're only ever baiting Zen Headbutt. We go here. We're not dead to Meteor Mash Pursuit. No. Then it'd be Meteor Mash again. We go back here to go -2. Then we want to come in on Meteor Mash, not Zen Headbutt. So then we'd go one more into Hydro. And then our good pal Torch. I mean, I guess it depends on how healthy Gyarados is, right? And how much we want to play with Gyarados' life. I don't know how good Mega Gyarados is. It's got to be good-ish. Because that's going to be how risky we want to play with this here. And how good Torterra is in the late game. You would assume Torterra continues being good. Sucks that this is a range. Can we kill with a crit sometimes? Nah. Alright. And that Zen Headbutt could just flinch us to all hell. But I mean, likely... So we're going to go down to like 60. We're going down to 60% after taking the Zen Headbutt. You're faster, new KO. You're faster, new KO. So this would be Mystical Fire. Yeah, no, have glasses now. Let's go. How bad's your vision without it? Because I would be not a functional human being without seeing stuff go so hard. I would not be a functional human being without my glasses. Does 0.7, but wow, it's better now. Hell yeah. Does Sneasler... Well, we'd ideally want to be coming in on an R-Sphere, right? Not being guaranteed to move sucks so much, dog. What is the only move? Dragon Pulse is the only move Sneasler can't take. We can go back to Gyarados here. Beta D-Pulse, go into Lucario, and then... I mean, it's very rarely, depending on how low we are, it's very rarely D-Pulse. So it'd be like Fake Out. Can we... Oh, but Mystic Fire still does fuck ton. And this is dropping special attack, so that doesn't help us. I mean, that doesn't bother us. Yeah. You can tell how much better it is. Yeah, getting new glasses, or just getting glasses in general, life-changing. If I was a medieval peasant, I would be fucked. If we can come in on an aura sphere, which I don't think we can guarantee. No, this deep pulse. If we come in on an aura sphere, we'd be so good. Or we could, if we could literally come in on... Fake out knockoff muscle band doesn't always kill. But I mean, knockoff makes Latias not scary. Yeah, especially if we come in on an aura sphere. Even if we don't, I think this is still like... Fake out knockoff. Sometimes fake out knockoff just kills. Is it likely? Let's find out. 38 minus 257. Or we use the Giga Brain strat where we knock off, then fake out on turn 2. I don't see anything that could possibly go wrong there. 219. Let's look at these odds. Guaranteed to hit KO. So that, okay, it never does. With the lowest row of fake out, it never does. How much more would we need? It's 7 plus. So there is a world where it kills. And we guess we get 2 chances for crits. It's really going to depend on like what we get in first, you know, Jaffiel? But we can also make a risky swap on a Mystic Fire. Or if there's some way, excuse me. Can we do some dancing? Psychic. Moonblast. Are you not dead to crit Moonblast? You're dead to like very minimal. Can someone bait Draining Kiss? I mean, it's a 50-50 between that. I mean, maybe there's a world where instead of sacking this here, stop the Hydra on the Psychic, on the Moonblast, Draining Kiss, we go this guy. Yeah, it'd have to be like 50-50 high roll, right? Well, then our issue becomes that little bit of extra chip on... Picking up that extra little bit of chip on Latias to kill it, right? Because there is not a way to do that. We don't have anyone else who's faster than... Now we wouldn't be bringing anyone else who's faster. It's these two swats that are a question. I think there is a super risky line where we just go... no, that's just literally not feasible. We need the Intimidator to make this 1v1 winnable for Totara. Is there anyone else? I don't think we've got anyone else who could fight Meta Mega Gross. I think it just does not exist in our box. Because Psychic Terrain Zen Headbutt's just gonna murk the shit out of it. Mence, you don't like... Damn, remember when we had like 40 Intimidators? Now we only have 2? Yeah. I don't think you're that guy. Well, they do take less damage than this guy. But Mence is, I feel like, a much more valuable Pokemon that Gyarados, we would be heartbroken to sack, but yeah. True, we should get Urshifu before. We're already in the city where you get Urshifu. You should just give it to us. Why is this old man holding out on us? If we invest If we invest in attack boost, does knockoff, fake out, ever kill? 40, 192. That's again a sometimes moment. How juiced can we make this guy? I do really want to believe in the heist. This is good odds though, right? Let's see lowest roll of fake out. Nope, that is my audio control. $217. That's not great odds. Fuck. But I imagine if we swap this nature to be the way we want it to be. I mean, as long as it's up attack. 44, 212. $256. So almost always with the right nature. Well, the heist, yeah. I think we would probably do with the heist is, because it's going to depend on like when Hoopa comes in and like what's the move it's coming in on. What we'd probably end up doing is coming in on a maybe Shadow Ball, and then that's what we kind of see, right? On a maybe Shadow Ball or maybe sub. And then the thing I'd like considering about doing the heist, if we can find a way to do it, because if we're on a maybe, we have another mon that outspeeds and KOs this. Like, we are fine killing Hoopa if like Kecleon comes in on the wrong move and just dies. Like, we're fine killing Hoopa. Substitute, we can't make this guy substitute instead of a fast kill, right? Because it knows about it won't know about Sucker Punch. Yeah, would love if we could make it sub. Does roleplay work through substitutes? Bypasses but did not break a substitute. Yeah, I don't think we... Because, yeah, what we ideally want to do is just set up a situation where it could be Shadow Ball. And then hope. Like, even something like this where it's like go in the Gyarados. Just because, from my understanding, getting the additional choice item is so valuable. But again, we still need a safe line. Because we have no one that isn't named Metachan, that isn't named Mega Metachan, that baits Shadow Ball. And I don't think we're able to, like, roll compress even further to do this. And we don't have anyone... well, we also... What I didn't consider, it's not just role play. Do we have anyone who gets skill swap? Doesn't, like, Lucario get skill swap? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to cook in... Complete waste of time. Great username, by the way. I don't think we're going to be able to cook in a guaranteed one. But, like... Maybe I'm just delusional for it, though. And we're sacrificing a safer getting to the next fight line than... And having 3 scales available to us. And being able to change an ability. Yeah. Or maybe do we... Or a line where we, like, sack Kecleon in the first fight. Like we have Kecleon go, we go fake out. You grab it, I'll steal it back. No, it wouldn't, right? Because the way we'd grab it with Kecleon, we'd have to come in on a Shadow Ball, and we'd have no item because we used the gem earlier, and then we would role play, and then we'd kill it with Sucker Punch. So it wouldn't even get the chance to act. If I'm not mistaken. But what if we just let Kecleon die? Fake out, Sucker Punch. Kecleon's gonna bait in. Mega Latios. Honestly, dude, that's probably safer. Oh, this is actually just 1000% the play, ain't it? And this would solve our Latios problem. I think I'm delusional. I think I need to not be delusional, right? Because we lead Fake Out, Sucker Punch. We lead Fake Out, Sucker Punch with the Dark Gem. This always picks up the kill on the Azelf. I wonder if we can do it with Life Orb and save the gem. Is this going to be the thing where like one world we don't kill it? 55 plus 190. Yeah. Both have to exactly min roll for Fake Out, Sucker Punch with Life Orb to not kill and save us our Dark Gem. So we do that. Oh, and then we do so much more damage to the Latios. So what about this? And that's if we double min roll, no crit. God hates us, we lose. Yeah, let's consider this line. So we go Kecleon. Oh wait, and we just win fight 1 with 2 Pokemon, don't we? We just straight up win fight 1 with 2 Pokemon. Why would we never... I think, we give up on the heist and we do this. Because this is busted. Because all we need is a Sneasel that's faster. And then, so... Kecleon kills this guy. We'll give it Life Orb instead. We're going to do this Life Orb line. Kecleon kills this guy. Then... they come in. They're baiting in this Latios who's faster and is going to Oko it. But we click Sucker Punch, do an insane amount of damage. Because all of these are showing same damage rolls, right? Yeah, they're 83. Yeah, there's no world where Latios doesn't come in next. We Sucker Punch this guy, do an enormous amount of chip. We have juiced Sneasler, who probably bring like Ice Punch. Well, let's see what we need to kill the mons in the back. I think we need... well, that's an annoying thing, too. Well, Fake Out. Fake Out plus... Sucker Punch from this guy, yeah, doing 60%. Then Fake Out, knock off. That gets there. We can double check. Yeah, Sucker Punch is 60. Fake Out, knock off. That gets there. And then... Close Combat kills this guy. Knock off kills this guy. Fight 1's over. Yeah, so only needing 2 mons to win fight 1 seems pretty damn good. And also not using the Dark Gem. Then, Kecleon's dead. We have Sneasler starting fight 2 instead because they're the second in our party. They start the fight by outspeeding and one-shotting Tapu Lele. Then they're going to bait in outspeed out damage, slower, and Okos. Slower and Okos. Well, they get outspeed out damage, so it would only be Metagross coming in. All right, and this is in Psych... Well, yeah, we should do these checks in Psych Terrain, but I think it's the same thing. Yeah. Yep. So then this would bring in Meta Meta with the 1 and 3. Now here's where it gets interesting that now we have this luxury of, I think we needed Lucario to make the other fight safe. I mean, we're probably going to need every bit and piece we need here, because it's likely Hydreigon, Torterra, Gyarados is the other 3, and then question mark. Also, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, and we will continue cooking the last fight. All right, gamers. Where were we? So we have a line that wins fight 1 with 2 Pokemon, which rules. I need to find a way to show the second fight. I have to like add more rows here at the bottom. Or I guess I could hide this fight, but that's annoying too. Let me just see if I can add 1,000 more rows to the bottom. What if we just add like 10? Cool, that works. There's literally a button right there that tells me what to do. All right, so if I was to cook here. So again, we're going to lead off the fight with Sneasler, with Muscle Band and juiced up level-wise, or, well, I mean, I know we want to invest 3 scales to make it up attack. Like, that's the nature I think we want at the very end of the game. And I don't think we want to be spending 3 scales and then 3 scales again. But yeah, we kill this, then we're baiting in normal Metagross in terrain with a 1 and 3 move. The risky way we were going to do this is go Hydreigon, who is immune to 2 of them, only dead to crit from 1. Yeah, let's see if this is still feasible. And then, well, that was the thing. If we had a safe mon. Oh yeah, and then if we can bring it, we can still do that with 3. We could bring another mon to sack here that we would just, and choosing whatever mon is, that's gonna be rough. There's no world where this guy kills. Keep on trying to find a way to do the heist. Nah. There's no one else who could do the heist that we could sack on fight 2. Because if we're able to safely bring in... Well, when is Sneasler taking damage? Maybe it doesn't need to be a sack 2. We just need something You're a Thief at heart. It's just so... Having more choice items. I think what it really is I know if I don't get this, because I know it helps the end game a lot, I am going to have even longer cooks as the game goes on. So I'm like, this is going to continue to suck, ain't it? So I'm trying to save my ass from more suffering. But it's just like a time investment. Me, who's 100 streams into this, worrying about spending a little bit more time. Who is the sunk cost fallacy? And you can't chain this as a KO. You just barely can. Oh, it's Focus Sash. So. Would it never be Hyperspace Fury? Would it ever be Aura's Fury? No. Okay, so that would end it really well. All right, where were we? So, Mega Metagross. Random 3 moves. We're gonna go into Hydreigon here. We're only dead to Meteor Mash crit. We do that, we're not gonna get Meteor Mashed. Even if we do, I don't think we have an item lined out just yet. Sneasler. So this could be Citrus just to make, if we get hit here. I mean, it's still gonna, well, we're dead. I don't love that. What's that? 1 in 3 into 1 in 16? 1 in 148. That's basically nothing. That never happens. And then it would be Meteor Mash, which we'd go into Gyarados on. Then this would actually be -1. It sucks that we can't make the random swap into the Gyarados because it's Clear Body before it Mega Evolves. Stupid order bullshit. Yeah. But then on the Meteor Mash, we go here. On the Z Headbutt, we go back here. We ideally get it down to -2. I think -2 is good, but not perfect for Torterra. We're probably going Citrus on Torterra. Just for the fact that Zen Headbutt can crit. I mean, Zen Headbutt can flinch. How much do we take? Just like a raw... Ugh. Yeah. Because I'm wondering if there's a world where we go... On the random move, we go into Torterra. But I don't think we have the health to spare. Plus, we're gonna go here. It's not gonna happen. We're not gonna get hit with Meteor Mash. We're gonna go here. And I think if it gets to the point where it's like we get to the end game and Hydreigon's scared of coming in on a move that could damage it from this guy, we'd probably just end up going. We'd likely just end up going Sack Gyarados for a 1,000,000% safe angle. What up, Noel? Are you always spitting Aura Sphere? Yeah, unless you're Giga Low. What you mean? Oh, for a magician I got you. I know there's this fight with Delphox. I think there's gotta be another fight that, nah. If there was another fight that had it, I feel like people would talk about it more, and they wouldn't do it in a goddamn gym leader battle. They wouldn't do the heist there instead, you know? But I guess it is, I don't want to say it's easy, but yeah. That'd be funny if there was just another fight with it. But yeah, what were we going to say? Torterra, who were like generally able to control the health, but we're going to be at 60, is going to come in against yeah, it's going to come in. Torterra will bait in 60 HP, going to bait in Latios, clicking Mystical Fire, Deep Pulse. And this is another We'd Be Dead to crit, right? Yeah, or we just ideally want to go into a mon that just dies. Problem I'm seeing here is nobody wants to fucking die. Well, is there someone... We need someone who... Well, baiting Aura Sphere isn't great, right? What would you need? Well, no, actually baiting... We need someone who can take Dragon Pulse and Mystical Fire and then always bait Aura Sphere. I don't know if they exist. Because everyone's just going to want to be a dragon. There's one person we saw. There's like, okay, was it Arcanine? Or they did the crit Dragon Balls? No. Would it ever calm mind? It would never calm mind in front of Torterra because it would see a KO. Yeah, there's nowhere else where it doesn't see a KO. Hammy's not dead to crit. Anything else Hammy can do? Well, I mean, Hammy doesn't really need to do anything else in this fight. This is more just for keeping Sneasler safe, basically. Anyone that I was looking at that wasn't full 85? Scooter, yeah, but Scooter's not the tanky powerhouse that we are hoping for. Nah. Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably like Hammy with a Citrus. If we're low enough. Oh no, but the who would even be the mon that we would sack here? I don't think we can, right? And the point of doing this is just to make this a little bit safer for Sneasler. Yeah. And there's no way to get Sneasler safely in against Latios. That's a big old no. Yeah, the problem becomes, I mean, what we were looking at, the fake out knockoff can kill? With, oh, I mean, it was way more likely without, actually, I don't think it can kill without a crit. But what we would need is, but after knockoff, this thing isn't doing that much damage. So say we come in on an Aura Sphere, crit Aura Sphere, 93, and then after knockoff, crit Dragon Pulse. Oh, absolutely could kill. Even, yeah, if one of those crit, that kills. Yeah, so the only way to make this super, super duper safe would be sacking somebody who I don't think we have a great choice for. Yeah. But if we get into that scenario, we get Sneasler in, they're going to have taken a little bit of chip. Hoopa will be the only one who's left alive. Well, I don't think we're going to have anything that does more damage than knockoff, right? And we're barely hitting ranges on something, right? The one that we were barely hitting ranges on is the Tapu. So now it'd need to be something that like helps against the Tapu. Which Muscle Band is the only thing that's going to help with everything. So that's a no-go. Because this, the thing that becomes sketchy about this, even if we sack coming in, is that we're baiting random move coming out. Because likely Fake Out Knockoff doesn't kill. Then we're taking 1 Depulse. Okay, we're going to be likely set to... What's max roll? 47? Which puts us right in range for Hyperspace Fury. Can you take... It's just you can't take Aura Sphere. Okay. So, okay, that does give us a couple of branching paths that work there, right? Because if it's still... If we're in a situation where... So what would happen here? We'd be betting this in. It would go for anything except Aura Sphere. We'd have to get like crit to get Aura Sphere. If it is sketchy, we go into Gyarados and sack them and then do it the U-turn. It's going to be Aura Sphere bait. Which... We could go back into Sneasler. Oh yeah, then we'd probably just do that to win it, right? Anyone else faster? Yeah. If that was the case, we would sack Gyarados, go into this guy, U-turn, and then with Sneasler, because it would never hit any of the moves that scare Sneasler, we just kill it. We just win the fight. Okay, so... Yeah, the safest version of this fight involves sacking 2, with the second sacked mon being a question mark. But we do have a pretty decent line that could work for this fight. Now, because we found a line that involves not doing the heist, which means we don't need to use a scale for roleplay, this adds an additional interesting layer. Because we can change the nature of one of our Pokemon if we want to with the 3 scales. Or we can use them for progressively different things throughout this fight. Or we can, instead of using 3 candies, we can use 3 scales. But, because this is going to use... There are... I don't think we've picked up the Lilycove one. So we should have in our bag 8. If I'm keeping track correctly. Yeah, we have 8. So we just need to find... Well, let's go find the one in Lilycove. Because I know we want... So there are 10 left in the game. 10 left in the game. We want 1 for Metachan for Pyre, or for Space Tag, that section, so that's 9. If we used 3 for Sneasler for this section, that would put us at 6, which means if we never, ever, ever used any more, then we would have 6 for the Elite Four. Which is that you don't need 6 for the Elite Four. Also, I have no idea what house this is in. But I think it's ideal we would want it. And it says it's in Lilycove, given by an NPC inside of one of the houses. I feel like I already talked to all the NPCs in the houses. We can go check everyone what we think about this. So... I want to go look at the Hall of Fame and see how many Elite Four candies, because I know that's listed there. It's not going to be someone in the contest hall. Just give me a stream of Just give me all of the candies instead of having to go in and out to everybody. I don't think that's going to be true. Nope. No, I don't want to join you. Just, like, give me the candy wherever it is. We don't have to get it now if we can't find it. All right. We're going to say that's a no-go. Don't make me look for the candy. See, if I was smart, I would just go to Peach House Discord and go Lily Cove rare candy, and they would immediately tell me where it is. Excuse me. Let's do that. And then we can go rewind and actually do fight 1. Maybe actually do 1 fight today. Lily Cove rare candy. La 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 la. Someone said they were looking for it, and then never mind, I found it and didn't say where it is. Kill me. Oh, they're in the Pokemon Center. See? Checking the resources that are available to you is helpful. Who would have thunk it? Bow, 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 bow. I will give you the pearl. Wait, I guess I don't want to do that then? What do I need to give the favor lady? What does the favor lady need? Pointy things? What is the pointy thing I need to give to her? Is the King's Rock pointy? I know we get infinite King's Rocks. Is this pointy enough for you? I guess not. Okay. What does this lady need? Wait, where did I save that state? This one. I don't know what she needs. Does it say in here? Who freaking knows? All right. We'll get it when we need it. All right. Surviving in a Naz's bed. All right, let's go zoop all the way back to fight 1. So, can we win this first fight without using a candy? Let me also just like take a screenshot of this. And fill out this thing. Just so I have a memory of what we're going to do for this fight. And then this is Sneasler. 3 Pokemon to deal with this Mega Metagross. Youch. You'd love to see it. And then Sack / Sneasler, and then Hydro / all. Okay. I can just save this as we'll put this over in the documents. T&L Cook. Alright. I'll just take a screenshot for posterity. Terrible screenshot. This guy is not cooking. Yeah. Not excited to go back to this first fight, though, because it just seemed like with the box we have, it is going to be fucking miserable. Maybe there's a way we get out of it without crying too much. Alright, how far back we gotta go. / we can see if 8 Candy Sneasler is any bit helpful here. Let me just refresh. Are we gonna be in terrain during this? Nah, you don't set it up. Yeah, we already had Sneasler outspeeding and one-shotting. Let's see. Does maybe Big Sneasel after that with like a fire punch kill this guy? But no, we need poison jab. Not like 2 volt switches would kill this guy. Lecture is not faster, even with magnets not doing a significant amount. Why does our Electro do so little? It's not like he has a ridiculous... I guess it's just high HP then? Kimanzu don't bait a fast kill from Noivern. Yeah, so I guess our plan was try to kill... We have to kill Sylveon first because of the spread damage, unless we have someone who, without spread damage, is just going to nuke this guy. I know there's something with Hisuian Arcanine cooking in the back here. You would bait in... You want to kill this? Hammy just always seems to be the answer. But how exactly we're going to get Hammy the answer here? Flying Dragon. Arcanine doesn't get, like, Ice Fang. Did we already look at, like, Natural Gift? Whatever the ice one is? I thought typing in Hammy would get us there. Silly. We'll do Rock Blast and we'll make sure we hit every time. Got it. Even though we already used that TM, so it's not available to us. I think Hammy should get access to the Rock Tomb. It would only be fair. He's just such a weak Pokemon. Okay. Oh, and they don't even get Natural Gift. Added my favorite character to Rivals too. Nah. I feel like I really don't play too much fighting games. People seem to like Rivals too. I'm glad that like Ludwig was able to like pump a bunch of money into it to help it out. I wish I liked fighting games. I wish I liked the grind of those. Having not getting Natural Gift is sad too. And you're still dead the fast kill here. That's not going to help. Main from 1. Oh yeah, that would be such a miserable experience if you put all this time into them and then the new game comes out and you just can't play them. That's sick. Even more reason to go back out. Now you're going to be... Was it a Ultimate you were terrorizing brackets with? Now you're going to go to terrorizing Rivals brackets. Easy peasy. The fun just continues. Yeah. Well, the thing with gym fights being easier, or at least easier to prep for, is like when you're like, okay, I'm just going to sack 5 against the gym leader. It's like, okay. Or the general guidance for the game is setting you up to do well against the gym leaders. It's the question mark before the profit. Is there a Pokemon that can... Oh, no, we've been through this. I'm going through the previous paths of being like, okay, if we have someone who can... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think still the funniest thing is that Swimmer being the hardest fight we've ever had. Who do we have that can outspeed and kill? We just continually are having problems with the weirdest guys. Do we have anyone who can outspeed and kill Sylveon that isn't named? That isn't our good pal Sneasler. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I did? That has been written. I just have to record it. Yeah. We have to get it. We have to get in the Shoal Cave to get into Shoal Cave. Goofy game. Pokemon that can outspeed him one shot. Sylveon that can take a hyper voice. Arcanine, you don't get anything fun. Yeah, Natural Gift isn't going to get there from this, nor can they take the moves we need them to take. I would just wish Gyarados could do a little bit more damage. Stupid Dreadnought being dead the Focus Blast. But if you could just hang a little bit further, we'd be cooking. Okay, who can safely, like, who are options that we can put on the Noivern? Actually, I think we've already been through this. We kind of know what's able to safely sit here. I wish we could trick this guy some way. Wonder if it just like Hammy rips moves and we just hang out and we just send swaps forever and ever. But as soon as Hammy gets hit by one spread hyper voice, yeah, they're liable to get hit by Noivern. So we need to kill like Noivern right away. It is so sick that Donphan could kill with 2 Ice Shards. How does the single battle, the single damage... Well, that wouldn't help in this scenario, never mind. Getting Rock Slide to kill this guy. And these are 2 special attacks. We can't, like, reduce this to get anything fun going on. Bow, 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 bow. We could, like, lead Gyarados. Do we want to do this full fight in Tailwind, though? We haven't explored that option, so maybe it could work. You know? Because we've, like, Gyarados and then a Mon that isn't dead to... Oh, what about, like, Gyarados Donphan, right? Or would there be someone who's better, right? What about Gyarados Hammy? Because then Noivern's not going to see a fast kill. So it would, and it's going to see that this guy's slower. So, yeah, why don't we run this? Because this is always going to be Tailwind. +9. Yeah, so we won't see a kill. Max roll damage is +8. So, what does an Arcanine Gyarados lead look like? And I know we are seeing the thing that like Hammy is slow. Hammy is faster than -1 speed. Sylveon and Tailwind. Who is... You're not... Arcanine's really not scared of anyone on the Noivern side, which is good. That's the kind of shit we want to see. And... Not super afraid of anything on the... Well, if this is Charcoal... Nah, I think it'd have to be Life Orb to always bait. Yeah, it'd have to be Life Orb to always bait Bullet Punch. Or if we have a Fire Gem, we can maybe do that, right? Depends on what we're clicking into the Sylveon, right? Yeah, and depends on how we're killing this guy. I think it makes most sense, like... Does Gyarados have any fun baits from this side? I guess that is the fearful thing for turn 2, right, is getting doubled up. But we just ignore it. We just don't sweat it. Slash anyone else who can... what an interesting noise. How do you feel about... Okay, you would be like guaranteed Moonblast moment. Because if we do this Ice Shard strat, we can not have to worry about the double up the turn after. No. Because the problem persists that we still need to kill Sylveon. Yeah. Well, does Flare Blitz Extreme Speed... Maybe Flare Blitz Extreme Speed gets us there. And we're killing them. And that would kill another turn of Tailwind, too, because it'd be Tailwind turn 1, we take the double Hyper Voice. Tailwind turn 2 is we're killing with the Ice Shard and killing with Extreme Speed. Then Tailwind turn 3 is whatever the double that exists in front of us after that. And then turn 4, which is probably double swaps, and then Tailwind turn 4 is the end of times. Yeah. Would this ever be Protect? There's something about double battle, right? So I guess there is a world where it protects. How bad is that? That cooks us, doesn't it? Well, not necessarily, right? Because then we just Flare Blitz the next turn, and Arcanine isn't really afraid of anyone on this side. And I think, actually, Donphan's way more afraid of the Mons on that side. Yeah. So, who baits what on each side? I guess it might depend on what item we have. It was Tamori, but what we did to start the stream, Tamori, was checking out what our Tate and Liza line looks like. So we do have a safe 2-sack, pretty solid win line for Tate and Liza. So now we're going back and seeing what we can do with this. But this is probably, excuse me, going to be the hardest fight in the gym for us. I'm not listening to the fake one. Let's listen to the real one. We're just going to be here forever, Tamori. Unburden Drifloom. Ugh. Unburden Weakness Policy Drifloom. Does our jacked up Sneasler, jacked up Sneasler doesn't even pick up the 1-tap. Well, we all can't be as good as you, Tamori. It's hard. Everyone can't be the GOAT. You gotta understand that. Black class is Hydreigon, maybe? Depending on how scared they are. Oh yeah, I mean if is the next Thursday. Okay, let's walk down. Let's walk down this line. Donphan, Arcane. So it would be turn 1, Donphan, Shards, Noivern. I guess is there a world where Ice Shard crit? There is a crazy world where Noivern doesn't even get the set of Tailwind. Sure, it's Noivern, and then next would be they're going to Ice Shard Noivern, and then Noivern is going to set up Tailwind. That's a guaranteed Tailwind. AI Monarch's partner are slower than anything else in the field. Correct. So this is always going to be Tailwind. Doesn't see fast kill. Doesn't see fast kill. Oh. Didn't do that. Noivern. Tailwinds. Syl. Vion. Hyper Voices. It sees after hitting one Hyper Voice, it would never protect on turn 2. It could protect on turn 1, can never protect on turn 2. So beyond Hyper Voices, and then here's the where we have to figure out damage rolls. $210, $282, minus $210. Okay, that always picks up a kill with Charcoal. And then we gotta question the baits after this. Sometimes is Bullet Punch. And we can't pick it up. 72. Yeah, we can't pick it up without a damage boosting move or item. If we go Life Orb, which maybe we safely can do, well then that's going to bring in, yeah, unless we have a move that could show KO against Drifloom. That would just bait in Drifloom earlier, which I don't think we want. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so what is... Now we gotta figure out what side... Now we gotta figure out what side we're gonna do this, right? Because depending on what we can bait... Well, it'd be Talon up too, so... Because maybe the life orb wouldn't matter because this is just going to be like fast kill meteor mash. Yeah. So maybe it is just charcoal. Probably charcoal, and then we look for a... Yeah, because then we could flare blitz down this side, and then... Yeah, same thing over... Oh, well, I guess we can't extreme speed, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, that it looks like Hammy goes to work. And we probably have Hammy on... This is slot 2. So yeah, we probably have Hammy in slot 2 because what we bait over here we really don't care about. Baiting the other side is going to be a little bit more important. Plus, I think Donphan's probably baiting 2 fast KOs. It's going to be like, who's the glutton for damage that can come in and take these? Export, import. So Hammy's going to blitz them, and then turn 2. Don, Shards, Noive, 4 KO. Hammy, E-Speeds, Sylveon, 4 KO. Tailwind, turn 1. This is Tailwind, turn 2. What's going to come in on which side? From the amount that they're going to take from Hyper Voice, yeah. Does Donphan need any particular item? Donphan would probably give a Citrus to make this way more likely to be Moonblast. What do you... I don't know actually about that. Maybe we do want to bait in... I actually think we might want to bait in Drifloom. Which I guess Charcoal will... it depends on how much damage we take, right? Because with Tailwind up, Metagross would see Outspeed one-shot. Ha ha ha. Can Donphan do any tricking on the baits on that side? Maybe we don't give Donphan a Citrus. It just depends on how much we take from Hyper Voice, right? Ugh. This fight's gonna be the end of me. Shoot. I don't think this lead works. Just because there's too many branching paths that we do not win. Get good? I've already considered that. Just have Dragapult. You're so right. I should have just gotten Dragapult. Also, ye old Sally. I was name searching myself in the PGL Discord, and I saw you talking about how my brain just broke an Aqua Hideout. Very funny. Very funny. I was like, who is that? Oh my god, it's fucking Sally Bobally over here. You son of a bitch. Very funny, though. I thought it was very funny. Yeah. It's just like, it's the exhaustion. You get over Magma Hideout and you're like, oh, I'm basically done. I think it's really just like that. And then you don't realize Aqua Hideout's so hard. As hard as yeah. Yeah. Because everyone's just like, let's make it the Tate and Liza. I can see the answer on the horizon. Fuck. Is there truly no one who can kill... Is there truly no one who can kill Sylveon in one turn? That isn't named Sneasler. Because they don't even really need to be faster. They just need to be able to hit the shit out of it and not die. To Hyper Voice. A physical poison move. Or physical... Or is it just pure fairy type we're looking at? Steel or poison? Good news to Sal, we have a line for... We started the stream off by cooking up a Tate and Liza line. We have a line that sacks Kecleon and then another Pokemon that is pretty damn safe. We can't heist, though, which sucks, but pretty damn safe. Which I do like. Yeah, Sneasler, Kecleon and Sneasler win fight one by themselves. Because we can lead by going with Life Orb. Actually, we don't even need to use Dark Gem. We go Fake Out, Sucker Punch. I think the only way that gets fucked is both moves have to exactly low roll. But Fake Out, Sucker Punch, and then when Latios comes in, Kecleon Sucker Punches them, and then Sneasler can kill the back three. Chain them, no issue. And then and Kecleon's dead, Sneasler can win the 1v1, the start fight too. And then we use 3 Pokemon for Mega Metagross. We sack coming in on the Latios, and then because to make Sneasler's 1v1 safe, because Sneasler Fake Out Knockoff doesn't kill, but Fake Out Knockoff, if they come in, we can't guarantee them coming in on an Aura Sphere. Well, we're dead to crits to do that. But if we sack one there, Sneasler comes in, Fake Out, Knockoff, kills Latios the turn after, and then you can do that. Who beats Mega Metagross? It's also insane that bringing... Does it double Candy Fire Gem in for an 8 whack? It's so fucked that even bringing like 3 Pokemon, well, I guess it's like 2.5 with Hydreigon, because Hydreigon's mainly for the rest of the fight, but bringing 2.5 Pokemon for it, and it's still a rough 1v1. It's whack as hell. That is if we ever get past this fight. Really? I would 1000% believe that. This fight is crazy hard. I really hope after this fight it feels better. The fights after this feel better. Yeah. Yeah, this fight is nuts. God, I wish we had a fake out Mon that wasn't dead to Noivern. Or, yeah, like literally we just need one. This is not even the hardest fight in the gym. I think runners tend to agree. Oh, you're saying people say that this isn't the hardest fight in the gym? I thought this was the hardest fight in the gym. I thought it was going to get easier after this. Oh, great. So the fight, Conk Meow Stick. Yikes. Well, people usually do like baiting in prison shenanigans on that stuff, right? What if Noivern's move hits? Well, no, the problem isn't killing Noivern. The problem is killing Sylveon. Stupid fucking Sylveon. Yeah. Do we still have our poison gem? Also, so you know how do you get the rare candy from this lady? Poison gem. Exeggutor Crobat fight is insane because the gimmick's just tailwind wall breakers. Ugh. Ew. Yeah, why does this game suck? I thought this was supposed to be fun. Yeah, it turns out a team that is built to break through walls and outspeed and destroy you is painful. Who would have thunk it? Poison jab. Urshifu. Sneasler, of course we knew this. Boom, boom, boom. Medicate, Medichan. Glysaur. Doniphan. Is Glysaur faster? It is faster than this guy. Give it fucking anything. Everything Poison Jab doesn't get there. Damn you. Is there anyone else who gets it? If you like feasibly give it to? Blaziken? But Blaziken's dead to... It's got to be dead to something from the fake outside. Or from the bird side. What if there's a 50-50 we set up, right? Where it's like... That's crazy. We just can't get there with anybody, even with a poison gem. Because I'm saying maybe there's a world where... Didn't see kill and protected, yeah. Because what I'm trying to find is like a world where we fake out. If we have someone who can kill, even if we have the guy who is outspeeds and one-shots the Sylveon, has Poison Gem. I mean, it would have been so good if it was Blaziken. Because then we could detect turn 2 and have alternating lines. God. I don't know if we can get away with a double fake out, you know? Or maybe that just has to be what we do. Because I'm not seeing fucking anything else. Medichan, Fake Out plus Norvern. Yeah, that's like... Yeah, if we didn't bait too fast skills, because then we effectively have to build a... we have to build out a huge amount of branching lines. Is it Hurricane both sides at the very least? It is Hurricane both sides. So, that's helpful? Question mark. Does... And it wouldn't protect because it sees slow kill. Okay. And then what would be baited in? Well, we need mons that can... can like never melt ice shard. I wonder if never melt ice shard can kill Noivern. Oh, they're baiting Hurricane though. Fuck me. Well, maybe Fake Out still doesn't do nearly as much as I wanted to. Fuck me. I mean, we could do Fake Out with Kecleon instead. That is a good question. Gets close. Gets close. It's real damn close. This is Life Orb Fake Out. What is the normal boosting move? The goat sucker punch, kill Drifloom. Coming on the Shadow Ball, sucker punch. Would Kecleon ever get doubled up? Can we bait a mon on this side that doesn't see a kill on Kecleon? Bits of your latest video chat. Oh my god, yeah. There's so much unhinged shit in those videos. What would Sneasler bait from this guy? Yeah, it is like it's starting to get more modern. And I feel like we're less afraid of the Drifloom. Yeah. Time flies. Maybe it is a lead like this. Where it's like... Yeah. Maybe it is like a lead where we like Fake Out Noivern. We basically need to... We kill Sylveon and then we start another fight. Then we need to plan effectively an entire additional fight. I wonder if what is the... I'm lacking. My brain is falling out of my head. Silk Scarf. Fake out Silk Scarf. Minus 45. Plus... We're moving and grooving. Tate and Liza is cooked. Oh, I think you're here for that, Noel. And then we're figuring out something. I mean, likely in this scenario, Noivern is ripping Hurricane into this slot instead. Which fucking I hate its Hurricane because of the confusion. But how the hell are we gonna bait in? We're gonna bait in Metagross. There's no way we don't bait in Metagross here. Does for some world is there any freaking world where we get this guy like Fire Punch? No. This is to scare it from not coming in. Well, I guess no, Metachan does bait in Drifloon, doesn't it? With high jump kick, just barely. Because this is going to see outspeed, out damage. And this is going to see outspeed, but gets out damaged. So that does bait in the Mon we want. Or bait in the second fight that is easier for us. And bait Shadow Ball in this slot. Is there ever a fucking world? Well, the move, they're also baiting Hurricane. I don't think you can take a Hurricane. And then it can confuse, and then it could crit. Yeah. Dude, I don't know. I don't know how the hell we win this fight. There is truly no one else. Well, what about Barraskewda? No, they're not going to get there with the gem. Why do we do so little damage to this fucking Sylveon? This guy's supposed to be the offensive powerhouse. This thing is such low defense. I guess it's high HP. I'm losing it, gamers. Truly losing it. Dreadnought's not fast enough. What does Rapidash learn? Poison Jab. Steel Gem, question mark. Yeah, what about Steel Jab? Do we have a Heavy Slam TM still? Of course, the Avalugg Heavy Slam. Avalugg doesn't even get there. And dies the Hyper Voice, you buffoon! It's not like we can get this accuracy boosted all the way up. Yeah, we reteach Meteor Mash. You're dead to one of these moves, aren't you? Of course you are. Fake out Meteor Mash, but then that puts us in the same scenario. There's no sort of like smart strike steel gem bullshit. $243. Everybody just comes up a little bit short. How would we get additional chip on Sylveon? Because then if we end up baiting Tailwind, then we're doing the next couple of turns in Tailwind, which we don't really want to do. We bait... Now we still have to take Hyper Voice if we click like Icy Wind to speed control. Because I know we're talking about like 17 plans ago about having Hammy come in. Because Hammy needs to be... This thing needs to be -2 for Hammy to be fast. No, Hammy is faster -1. And can come in on a Hurricane, but the problem is coming on the Hurricane, right? Who else learns Icy Wind? Back to the drawing board. Basket Legion learns Icy Wind. Stupid. Dragonite. One day we will find an answer to this fight. Is it Icy Wind Gyarados? Who knows? Because we still would need to kill this motherfucker. Or what instead of Icy Wind we go Rock Tomb? No, wait, Gyarados is on Rock Tomb. But then this again, the problem still becomes killing Sylveon in one turn. Because killing Noivern is not the problem. It's still killing Sylveon. Icy Wind at least gives us like a tiny bit more chip. It doesn't really... Maybe it doesn't matter. Unless, like... It would have to be that Rock Tomb plus Rock Slide. Oh, this is where we're getting into the single battle damage thing. How does the single battle damage glitch work? Because if we Rock Tomb Noivern turn 1. We swap to Arcanine turn 2, who takes 2 hits. Then Arcanine Rock Slide kills Noivern. Kills and does single target damage on... Actually, I don't need... maybe it wouldn't even need to do single target damage on Sylveon. And then Natural Gift. Gyarados would be able to pick up the kill. Right? How much does normal Rock Slide do? Does a quarter... they're naturally faster. But then it becomes the question, does without... I mean, we could still go hard stun right here. Well, we didn't even check if Gyarados learns Rock Tomb. But I don't think it does. Pain and suffering. We just Mega Evolve. We get the Mega Stone early. Because Icy Wind doesn't nearly do enough. After all this, it's gonna like miss Hurricane, ain't it? Alright, who learns Rock Tomb? And can survive. I saw Glysaur on that list. Donphan too. Dragonite. I know Donphan can survive. If Donphan's gonna be coming in, then why wouldn't we just Ice Shard, right? Well, what about if it's like, I mean, still, losing a move on Donphan is a fucking annoying thing. Rock Tomb on Noivern. This wouldn't make you faster. It would be Rock Tomb plus Life Orb damage. We could even go boosting thing here. You're not dead. Ah, you're dead. The crit hyper voice. I don't know about this one, Chief. You did the Focus Blast. Got it. But Candy is Electrode faster? They are. Doesn't help because they don't do nearly enough fucking damage. But I guess that's fun to know, I guess. And I mean, they could still safely swap here, right? But it's not like, I mean... Volt Switch plus Ice Shard maybe with Ice Gem would kill. Is there any Pokemon that can take 2 hits from Sylveon and kill it? Well, what if we... No, because we need the Volt Switch Noivern to make sure Ice Shard kills. And then we come back to the problem that Sylveon doesn't do enough fucking damage. Hey Cash, it is looking. We have a good Tate and Liza line, which has filled me with a little bit of perseverance. However, this fight still is miserable. This fight sucks a lot. We, of course, skill swap with Mega Metachan, give it huge power, make it even more frightening, and then lose. Yeah, we just don't have anything that does it nicely. We just don't have a team that works well. We just don't have a team. I guess in our perfect world, we kill the 2 leads. We have Drifloom sitting in here clicking bad moves. Do we have, like, safe pivots on it? It'll never explode at full health. We just don't want it to be unburdened. Unburdened it. Draco Dark Pulse. What a funny move order that might be great against it. I think we do have a decent amount of mods that are like good at cleaning up the end of this fight though. It's really just this fucking lead that we cannot crack the code on because the margins are so thin. Yeah. Is there any... There's not any rock tumor who can slow this down and then kill it. Or like 3 turns of pivots. No, because I don't think there's anyone who takes so little damage from... Yeah. Icy Wind. Oh, Icy Wind is more than I thought I saw in a previous calc. Why does it feel like it's doing more now? Yeah. Is there something here with the Icy Wind? Icy Wind like hard stone. I don't think we can go hardstone, right? Because we'd be coming in on a hurricane. So this would need to be like a no item. And the problem is just like Gyarados not quite getting there against Sylveon. It's Gyarados like not quite getting there against Sylveon / Rock Slide not doing enough here on the split damage. Yeah, it's not like Smart Strike, Steel Gem. Still does enough. Or even like Nevermelt Ice, Icy Wind. Because then the speed control doesn't help. The speed control doesn't help Gyarados because they don't get faster. I hate looking through Mons by move selection because it just reminds me of everything we've lost. All the ones that could be... Oh, Kecleon gets Icy Wind? This guy gets murked by everything under the sun. There's not a world where it's like... No, because Kecleon's still dead to this. It wouldn't be like fake out icy wind. Yeah, because Hyper Voice crits Sneasler. GG, pack it up, go next. There's not a... Kecleon would need some buffs in some way. We don't have a Fake Out Mon that could... Oh, man. If we had a Fake Out Mon that wouldn't bait a killing move from Noivern, we'd be in such a better spot, because then we could just Fake Out Sylveon while this sets up Tailwind and kill it. Epic is not quite the word I would use there. I would use painful, heartbreaking, devastating, but not hee-hee-ha-ha funny. Lagging Tail U-Turn Glysaur. That doesn't help. Boy, I wish I had a fairy type. Is there anything that we could do to stop Tailwind from happening? Could be on our VGC shit. Me first. Lucari's dead too, Noivern, right? Yeah. We're digging into the bottom of the barrel looking for any sneaky resource we could spend here. What is that? Attacks with a horrible aura. Same, brother. Electro Web? Tell me there's some like weird Mon that learns Electro Web that you would never expect. Nope. Weedle. The fuck does just Weedle? Oh, it's just in order. Oh, because it's a bug. It's a web. Okay, that makes sense. We have literally no one who can learn it. Sick. Cool, sick. Can we go catch one of our roamers now? Just like cheat that in real quick. Do we have anyone who survives and could click Avalanche? Now that we have the Avalanche tutor. Oh yeah, we'll have Sneasler click Avalanche. Yeah. They can take a hit or two. Gyarados. Gyarados can learn Avalanche, but that doesn't help because we already have Ice Fang on them. We know we're good there. I don't know, man. It might be another stream on this same fight with no progress. There's no poison priority. There's no Tailwind reversal. There's no... Wait, we could get our Tailwind of our own set up here. You just did the Hyper Voice. We can't have a fake out Mon. Fuck, how much would... Oh, is it really gonna be a... Ugh. Is it really gonna be like a scale on Kecleon? Really gonna have to be like a scale on Kecleon to always bait Tailwind. That does solve our problem. Can we use it on a better Pokemon? I mean, this does make the line so much cleaner. We would always know where Noivern's next move is going. Can we teach Kecleon Ice Punch? It really is crazy how much one scale would make a huge difference here. Oh, this might be worth it, right? Okay, let's explore the possibility here. That this makes this go turn 1 Kecleon, fake outs Noivern, and Sneasler. Do you see a KO? Oh, really? There's a world where it just... well, what about Metachan? Can we do this with Metachan instead? Now you're going to tell me Metachan doesn't kill with Poison Jab. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Why would it kill with Poison Jab? That'd be so silly. Oop. I thought the internet went down for a second. We're chilling. Okay, now it begins looking at lines that spend this one resource. Only Kecleon could... Okay, so we have a Kecleon that never baits the move we needed to. Well, is there any way to get Sylveon to never, ever, ever protect here? Or I guess our options become... The range of options we have becomes much larger, right? Well, no, because we have many mons that can kill Noivern. Well, I guess it becomes mons that are faster than Sylveon. We don't care if they're afraid of Noivern now. But I mean, still, it's like the mons that are able to outspeed and one-tap it are limited, to say the least. Dang. What about... Ooh. How would we want to do this then? If we lead with... D9 is faster than Sylveon, and Noivern doesn't see a kill against it. So we could fake out Sylveon with Kecleon. So Tailwind does go up, but Sylveon doesn't get this swing. And then we set a Tailwind up of our own. And then... then we don't really gain much. But we'd have to fake out that, right? Why can't we just like fake out on turn 2? I mean, if we still had a Greninja, we'd be able to fake out on turn 2. I feel like there probably is something with spending the scale on Kecleon to get us there. It's just hella annoying that this could be Protect turn 1. Because if that's Protect turn 1, we never kill. There's zero world where we're ever able to kill Sylveon and we just lose. Straight up. Now Sneasler is actually too bulky. Well, wait, what if we're still 85? Is Sneasler all the way leveled up? Maybe there is a way. He's still 72. Okay. Pause, champ. Now we play the game of... Can we find an HP or a level where Sneasler kills but is always dead? 73 is the level. And even Poison Gem doesn't get there. God is dead. It's just right on the cusp. Just a little bit more damage and it would successfully bait what we needed to bait. Fuck. That's heartbreaking. What a terrible fate that has befallen us. Kecleon doesn't get... Well, I mean, they do get Poison Jab, but if they get crit here... Well, they survive. Oh, we're still in Kecleon, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, they don't get poison jab, so it doesn't even matter. We don't get the proper stab from natural gift, I would assume, right? Shoot. Glycer's all leveled up too, I assume. Well, I guess Tailwind being up. I mean, maybe there's something where we lead him on that is cool up in the Tailwind. Well, what about that? No, we can't lead with... We can't... I was going to say we could do something where we go into Sneasler with the Tailwind up, but one, I think Sneasler's not going to be faster than Sylveon with Tailwind. Nah. Oh, shit. I don't know, gang. I really don't know what is going to be the thing. I feel like we're just constantly going in circles on this one fight. And no matter what resources we're spending here, it's still just not coming together. I think it just becomes, where do we spend the minimal amount of resources to make this fight safe? Because it becomes another tangled thing. I mean, we have nothing to spend here on Hammy. It makes a giga impact. Dropping a 31 on Medichan. Damn, that's another hour. Another hour, no progress. Is there any world where we can find a way for our good pal Medichan to pick up the kill? Are we cooking? Oh, but that's 2 scales, ain't it? I mean, Medichan is a likely Elite Four member, right? So I feel less bad ripping a scale on it. If we went like 31 attack on Medichan, making it so Poison Jab kills. Then Mega Evolve that kills, we fake out with somebody else. I mean, you're always did the Hurricane. We'd fake out with the 1 scale Kecleon, yikes. And then this would always be Hurricane in that slot the turn after. You'd be dead. If I was Kecleon, I would be baiting in. Well, does High Jump Kick 31 bait in what we wanted to bait in? It's an outspeed out damage. Yes. That's annoying because if we drop High Jump Kick Well, do we still outspeed out damage with close combat? We do. Okay, we could do... this, and then we bait in Shadow Ball. Is Noivern scary to this guy? Oh, and then if we're... well... I say it's, like, sick to bait that. Well, maybe it's... is Kecleon afraid of any of these? Is Kecleon just going to go for... Kecleon might just go on a run in this fight. Wait. Yeah, because Kecleon's not afraid of Drifloom, can pick up the kill. Okay, maybe this is where we want to go. Oh, I didn't change this back. The 2-scale investment. Yikes. But still. Because it'd be like, fake out Noivern turn 1, Mega Evolve Metachan, Metachan kills Sylveon, Metachan baits in, because they outdamage and outspeed Metagross, they bait in Drifloom. Then, and Metachan's going to be untouched as well. Metachan's going to be baiting, well, Drifloom's going to, I think the scariest thing about this turn is Drifloom targeting random slot. But I mean, Kecleon doesn't take like too much damage here. And it'd be like Shadow Ball, Acrobatics. They outspeed and out damage, but they don't kill. But yeah, this would be a Hurricane. We'd swap into something on like that takes like Hurricane Shadow Ball. Which I imagine we can find a handful of mons who can do that. So into something like Arcanine. Yeah, Arcanine's going to be great for this fight. They'd be a great fit for that. Then they swap. They take likely a double hit. Kecleon Ice Punches kills Noivern. Then... I mean... that's not the worst thing in the world, because then, like, Arcanine, even though it's going to be a little bit of a flex game based on, like, if we get the Shadow Ball drop, or etc., etc., etc. This is no Tailwind up. So maybe we'd want to bait in... would we want to bait in Guardy? Yeah, we'd see how the health is, but I mean, this is pretty good. How does Metachan feel about the rest of it? Okay, Metachan's probably not coming back again. Maybe if we get them safely in while a slot's taking 2 that we could fake out and then pick up other kills. Okay, it might be the 2-scale fight. I'm gonna go grab a banana real quick, and then we're gonna keep on chugging away at this. Still, there's a possibility we don't do the fight today, because I guess still gotta go home and barbecue with the family, but we'll see. Let's see if this 2-scale line has some merit to it. And then hopefully we can set up a pin on the Metagross where we like fake it out. And we're chilling. Let's see. So... let's note down the 2 scales we think we're going to spend and see how it looks. I'm gonna pluminize real quick. So we have to scale HP on Kecleon. And we'd have to scale attack on Medi. So... Medi I don't feel bad about because the plan anyway is to... well, we're softly planning to bring it to the Elite Four. So we're going to spend these scales eventually. And this also is good that we know one, we're not doing heist, and two, we don't need to spend scales to have our line be safe on Tate and Liza. So this is all good things to know. Anyways, turn one would be... Turn one is Kecleon. Fake outs. The Noivern. And then Medi, Okos, Sylveon. Yeah, because you're going to fake out. We need this to be Ice Punch instead. Keck and Medi. Kecleon. Well, let's get rid of this Life Orb real quick. Okay, we still kill with Ice Punch. Let's, export, re-export. We don't need to commit to an item just yet. Yeah, fake out, and then we'll kill with the Ice Punch next turn. But turn one, you'll see a fast kill. You'll see a slow kill. Slow kill, I believe, is +9. We need to, this is why we're not doing it with Sneasler, because we need this to see a slow kill so that it won't click Protect, because it's not competing with +6s. Yeah, and then this needs to be Ice Punch. And then, what are we getting rid of for Ice Punch? What do you currently have? What did we just wipe over? It was just, it's Thunder Punch. Okay, we don't need that. I was like just making sure we're not fucking ourselves for Tate and Liza. Yeah. Poison Jab. And we need to change it on both of these. Oh, I need the export report. Skill issue. Export import. Yeah, hopefully we find a line that's safe enough that we can do the fight today. That'd be pretty cool to just finally get this done. Yeah. We Mega Evolve. So, turn one, fake out Noivern, Mega Evolve, Poison Jab, kill Sylveon. Then we're going to need... We want Metachan in the 2 slot, because Metachan will see outspeed, out damage into Metagross. And then it'll see outspeed, but not out damage against Drifloon. Correct. Where's bait? Yes. Cool. So I need to save this to do when Flash is here, and when we're not in the weeds. I want to check about Explosion. So what becomes scary is that I guess it could boom. Drifloon could very realistically boom here, because it's not seeing a guaranteed kill. Well, it's 5%. It's even less than that. I think if Drifloon decides to ruin our day, I just become a Drifloon hater and we call it. We couldn't do this. Nah, we would. And we can't pre-damage because it's a gym. If we could pre-damage, we'd be like, okay, yeah, it's that. But, Medi would then be the sole baiter of Hurricane, be Hurricane or Acrobatics. And we want Medi in slot 2. Baits in drift. Okay. Then, okay, is there any merit to... I think we do just want to, the next turn, pick up the kill on Noivern. Turn 2, Noiv clicks Hurricane on Medi. How fast is Drifloom? 67. So they would move after. Unburden would proc mid-turn if we hit this with a Sucker Punch. Which is kind of annoying. Or Rock Slide. What is a weakness policy doing again? Raise the attack, special attack best usage, a single use. Yeah, that would be hella annoying. I hate in-turn speed control. I wish we could like attack before we attack it, you know? Well, do we have anyone who would bait, who can take... This is what is going to be kind of the make or break thing here, right? We need a mon who can take Hurricane, Hurricane Shadow Ball, and then bait a guaranteed KO. Thank God at least we're taking Hurricane first. Acrobatics, Silverwind. Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball. Imagine we have a handful of mons. You don't mind Hurricane. Yeah, that's the one you don't like. Maybe we don't have a lot of motherfuckers who like taking a Hurricane. Looks like Dread should always survive it. And then we'd be baiting fast kills from that. Bum bum ba-da-dum. Rock Tomb would be so nice for something like this here. So we take Mineral, Hurricane, dead the Focus Blast every time. Yeah, the ideal dream would be someone who takes like a ludicrous amount of damage from this guy, but it looks like it just doesn't exist. Drifloom doesn't do a lot. Kecleon... Nah. Kecleon doesn't like this guy too much either. Would there ever be a world where we just try killing Drifloom right away? Sucker Punch, Sucker Punch. Well, then it gets the boosted weakness policy thing. We really don't love that. I mean, like, Ice Shard, Sucker Punch would always kill. Yeah, but we need to set up the perfect moves on the other side. Man, I don't know. Even spending 2 resources, this fight still is not fun. If only you baited Focus Blast instead. Didn't we say Kecleon learns Icy Wind? Well, there's 2 things to check here. Never Melt Ice, Icy Wind does... Well, we wouldn't be hitting it second. It would be something like Arcanine hitting it second. Could we swap into Arcanine? So turn one is Kecleon fake outs Noivern. Medi kills Sylveon. Medi baits in Drift. Turn 2, Noivern is staring down a fast KO on Medi, and we have question mark coming from Drifloom. On that turn, we could swap into Arcanine with a Lumberry. Arcanine would take the Hurricane, take the Shadow Ball, and then Icy Wind would hit, proccing the Weakness Palsy, proccing Unburden, but making it -1. I guess the question becomes, well, no, because it doesn't matter if it's faster, because then Sucker Punch would be able to pick up the kill on Drifloom while Arcanine picks up the kill on... And we could even do single target Rock Slide damage on Noivern, because it wouldn't even be the... No, I don't think that would be the glitch. That would just be how double battle damage is expected to work. With Noivern getting solo damage, Rock Slide, right? Oh, that's something I absolutely need clarification on. I 1,000,000% need clarification on how double battle, mid-turn double battle damage works. Trade-on bugs? Oh, spread bug. If the AI has one Pokemon left, which is on the left side, and uses a spread move, it will do single damage to both of your Pokemon. If the AI has one Pokemon left, which is on the right side, spread damage will do the correct doubles amount. If you use a spread mode and it paints the right AI Pokemon, it will do full singles damage. So is the expected behavior... single damage in double battle? Okay, so if it's just one target on the field... Yeah, so if it's just one target on the field and we hit Rock Slide, because it would not be like the bug or anything, it would just be doing full damage. And Arcanine would be faster. We can take Shadow Ball Hurricane. We can. Even if it was double crit. Yeah, because then this would be doing singles damage to them, plus Icy Wind that should kill. And then you're going to get killed by Sucker Punch. Was that with Nevermount Ice? That's a nothing? Really? Icy Wind does that much? I'm not doing anything funky here. Plus, it's going to have Life Orb Chip. I see it all. Yeah, so I guess it matters more for making sure we hit the ranges here. So we go like black glasses. Oh, are you going to be short, Kecleon? 242 plus 122. Oh, they might be short. Oh, that sucks. Well, then it becomes, can we proc the spread bug? Or can, like, Life Orb Arcanine make sure we're good? No, because we need Sucker Punch to kill, right? Because it's not like Arcanine is faster than Unburden. Nah. Yeah, we need Sucker Punch to kill. Fuck. And after Fake Out, we would be baiting Focus Blast. KO on turn 2. Fuck. It's not like Muscle Band or... the problem is, yeah, it'd only be boosting 1 because it can be like Muscle Band and Wise Glasses. Damn. Yeah, and if we don't pick up that kill, it is done so. And we can't Sucker Punch, so what if we... Now, if we Ice Punch and kill Noivern on the first turn instead, then it's, I guess, still a similar situation, right? Because we can't chain that into 2 KOs just because of the order of operations of how that would happen, right? If we Icy Wind with Kecleon on turn 1, that really doesn't help us either. Damn, this fight is so fucked. Kecleon just being just short on damage is such a heartbreaker. And it's not like we can give it the Dark Gem or anything. We need that for Tantaliza, which I'm glad we know. Or is it like Ice Gem Kecleon? That actually might be it. Because it's like... It's turn 1, Fake Out. Kills that. Turn 2, Ice Gem. Icy Wind, Ice Gem. Well, does that do too much? That might be too much of the Noivern. Well, I mean, it's not the end of the world if this kills Noivern, right? Because who is Arcanine baiting in on this side? Arcanine really doesn't care about these guys. And does Kecleon really care about these guys? I mean, Kecleon is a little afraid of Guardy. I mean, it's more Arcanine, the one we'd be afraid of doing shit, right? Or Arcanine afraid of getting, like, clipped. But it does look like this could probably work. And sets up for a really nice endgame, I believe. Well, I can't go as far to say that. Because this Metagross is still an absolute fucking demon. I mean, it could see us. So we kill this thing. Can Arcanine... Man, it's just like getting down to the wire here at the end, killing things. Slash, if this Drifloon decides to... If they end up hitting Kecleon instead, then it just becomes this whole wild goose chase. But I don't know if we'll have like a clean, 1000% clean answer. It's not like we can leave Drifloon alone either, because they're always going to have the threat of Boom. But I mean, the same thing's going to be true of Metagross. Well, that's not as true, because they'll be baiting guaranteed moves, right? A lot of these moves we can get Metachan in on. But Metachan is kind of afraid of this side. I mean, if we were able to dance and bait Shadow Balls here too, Kecleon's going to be a good one to have in the back. Maybe, do we have anyone who... We just need someone who's really good against Metagross. Which could be Avalog, except he's not good against the other side. It's just always going to be the fear of... Okay, maybe this is just a Hydreigon. Hydreigon comes in on most things. And then it's just like danger all the way at the fucking end. So then this just shows me that I want to bring in Guardy next. Also, them having Helping Hand too. Like, fuck, are we supposed to do about that? I mean, Flare Blitz, Extreme Speed, being able to pick up the kill is nice, I guess. Wish there's a way we could fuck around with Drifloon a little bit more. But I mean, the line that we're doing is effectively that, where it's like Kecleon gets to... Kecleon gets the chance, gets to kill it before it really does any true damage, and Arcanine gets a free swing on Guardy. How much are they going to be taking coming in? Not too much. They'll be at like 50%. Low enough to bait. Not a 6-hour stream today. I'm probably going to wrap up soonish. Did the crit? Did the crit? Yeah. I guess I have to think about Kecleon baits too, where they are. I think it's 8 fights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fights. But they're all 6-mon doubles, so they're all multiple stream, potentially, fights to prep for. We're gonna protein into an ice type, aren't we? So this will change our baits a lot. Yeah, doubles kind of suck. We might be baiting... Will we be baiting like a kill from everything, right? Oh, we don't want to be sucker punching. Oh, I guess that's true, right? If we kill... Well, we'd be Icy Winding the turn before. And we're probably wanting to get out after that. Because it'd be turn 1, Fake Out, turn 2, Icy Wind, turn 3, Metagross is in, and the left side of something. Oh yeah, I think that's super reasonable to do, especially because it can be like unclear which side they're going to pop up on. I do not worry at all about closing that. That is the most reasonable thing in the world to do. Do we have... I think the answer here is like 2 mons that are not afraid of the left side and not really afraid of Metagross. Because I think it's probably, if we're going with this line, which I think we might, is kill Noivern, kill Sylveon, kill Noivern and Drifloom, then kill Metagross, and then 2v1 the left side. Yeah. Set a race speed in that defense. Oh, damn. Unforge. I'm not excited to... Oh, you got all the way... Ooh, that sucks that you got all the way to Norma Gym. I thought you said Brawly Gym for a second. I don't know how I misread that. That is not fun. I feel bad for you, big brother. Big dog. Okay, I think there is something here. I think there absolutely is something here. I don't think we're going to have a guaranteed line, but I mean, if we get to the point where it's just this left side setup, yeah. If we get this where it's just the left side up, I mean, we can do pretty good against this Metagross too. It's like making sure we have 2 Pokemon in that like fighting it. I mean the odds. What's likely going to be going on here is Kecleon, yeah, Pigeon or Monkey. Monkey meets Turtle, the days are over. Yeah, I think after this I would probably end up doing an Infernape run. Just seems pretty fun. Or it speeds up cooking, which I would love to have. Yeah. I think I might just call it here. I don't think I'm going to get this fight done today. Maybe tomorrow. That we're like moving in the proper direction. But damn, this shit's hard. Alright, gamers. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, if you want to go do something, I put out a video today. Go check that out. I haven't, been doing yet, but I hope it's doing good. But yeah, go check that out if you want more Nuzlocke content. Should be back tomorrow. Keep an eye on the Discord and the stream and follow if you're not. I'm winning this run. We'll see. We'll see if I win this run. There's so much shit that can go wrong. Anyways, gamers, I will be back tomorrow. Enjoy your holiday if you're in the U.S. If you're not in the U.S., get fucked. And yeah, I've been Saves Untitled. Have a good day. Peace.